What's that, Dave? Dave.
What's good with you, bro?
What's up? You gonna play Draft Champions, right?
Yeah, we could.
For sure. You already got a team?
Yeah.
For sure. What about you? I heard you was on a 19-game win streak.
Andy tried to stop it, but I couldn't let that happen.
Feel it. He was too weak.
You said no, he wasn't even like I don't know. He was kind of predictable.
Feel it. So we can win. Y'all don't be going to KV no more?
Yeah, we've been trying to go. Nobody ever be trying to go though.
We was up there. I forgot when we was up there. A while ago. For like, not last weekend. Not the weekend just happened, but the weekend before we was up there. But no one pulled up.
Because Elijah was trying to go on. What was it like? I think it was Thursday, but the game was on that day, so nobody was trying to go. Or no, Friday.
Oh yeah, he hit me, but I wasn't finna go. I was trying to watch the game.
And then I was at his house last night, and he said that he was going to try to go. He was going to try to go
Larry,
today.
hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest.
He just
Here,
going to
lucky to
24
witness
lately.
it. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they
Yeah,
won't
but
be
he said he
witnessing.
wants to
They will be
KV.
participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, man.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. They'll come out in the pistol. In motion, the tight end Reed. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move? He made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Manning to throw on 3rd and 1. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Give them 11 yards and time and a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Kendall Wright, 68 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
You don't be going for
a
on first
touchdown
down.
Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Actually, you see that road, though.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
What?
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now McKelvin. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get home.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
On 2nd down, McNair. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And right with him here over the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. To throw, McNair. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in by Bolden. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Raiders a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 1st and 10, McNair. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Corey Coleman, 34 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And New York set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Corey Coleman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Leonis McKelvin. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take it.
Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they timed it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
DJ, bro, you didn't get there or what?
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Throwing is Manning. Flushed out right. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And on 2nd and 10 now. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Manning now to throw. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing is Manning on third down. Surveying the field.
Damn, yeah.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Shotgun now for Manning. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you now to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, LR. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. McNair to throw. And a reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Then he locates Wheaton complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. They needed to break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Steps away to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, McNair. Coleman has it here right side. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
McNair on the screen, Bernard. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Giovanni Bernard, 74 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Yeah, no, bro. This game is trash.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn?
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here we go. Flex round.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Kendall Wright, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic.
Have you played Marquise before?
I couldn't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Watch the twist.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Here's Manning to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. Jordan Reed was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As a general rule, when you take a deep shot downfield, it's usually a timing pattern. Quarterback in the pocket and looking to hit his receiver downfield. But when he has to move outside of it, timing often gets thrown off. And on that play, that caused the incompletion.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing is Manning on third down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. Buying time to his left. And it is incomplete. And a great spot to start this drive from here. First and 10, McNair finding time. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out
Dave,
and
have you ever
start
played
over
against the
and
defense
rebuild
before?
that confidence.
No, that's like it's weird because it's like you're in man, but it's like
Back near the goal line. Here's Manning, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
From that spot on the field, the tendency is to play it safe, run the football, make sure you don't have any errors. But sometimes you want to break tendency, and you take a big shot downfield.
You're supposed to do that the whole time. Now you want to do that.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now out come the Giants.
And give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They'll get 17 yards there. And that leads to a New York first down. Manning now on first down.
I'll get him if I'm using him.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the veteran Lewis McKelvin.
You trying to swerve, dude? I can't do that.
They come out 5 wide, 3 down to the right side.
Nah, I'll do that shit if I knew how to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
It's caught left side, Bolden.
Swerve,
And they're
like,
able to get this
when you
one
throw a ball
across the
long,
35.
like, you can swerve with a
A solid
finger,
gain
but
of
it's hard to
15
do it.
yards
I
and the
can't do it.
sticks move. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Steps away to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to
And you
face a
seen the
third
pickup
down.
after?
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Well, they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league.
Good to be home.
Really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Kendall Wright, the intended target. And it's third and short. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now McNair. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. With a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And New York set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, Andy.
Andy, I think Dave talking to you.
Hey, Andy, how'd you feel about last night?
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Dave.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the Cavs was gonna win before the series started?
Did I choose? No, I thought the Warriors were gonna win at 6.
Oh no, then it was Robert. Robert and then I don't know if you remember at the party they said the Cavs was gonna worse than. Well, I don't know that, but
I know. Jake wanted. Jake thought that because Jake thought that if Kawhi didn't get hurt, the Spurs would have beat them.
I don't know if they would have beat them, but they would at least won 2 games.
You can't afford to get wrong. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very
honestly, like, I don't even feel like it was like the fact that the Cavs didn't have like. Yeah, like I'll be watching like the sports shows and stuff, bro. And, like everybody be giving like I like LeBron too, but everybody be giving him a pass, bro. Like I don't care if that's a super team or not, bro. Like
still some big holes. Here's where you may have to go.
This I see it. If you get to the finals,
no need to worry about this guy. Just
you're good.
Right into a starting role, and he'll be a
so like there shouldn't be no pass. If there's a pass, you shouldn't be there.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's
Like,
the
I mean,
kind of guy
I'm
who
not like
can
gonna
elevate
crucify
that
LeBron for it, but it's
entire
like he don't
unit.
Yeah,
like,
me
He's a
either. I'm not
very
saying anything,
talented
but
addition.
yeah, like he shouldn't get a
flaws.
pass for like for
Yeah,
him
maybe not
losing.
the pick
Like,
that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had.
I mean, yeah, he did average a triple
Where
double,
to
bro, but his
now?
defense
Do you
was
get yourself a
terrible,
big
bro.
brute for the
Bro, I remember
trenches,
like last
or
night, bro,
someone who can
he was
really help
allowing
you out at the
fumbles.
playmaking type spot? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody
I
falls
know.
into your lap. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Boy, you can't go wrong with anybody out
Their
of
only
this
hope, bro,
group.
they have to get they got to get PG.
That's their only
These are
hope, I
tough decisions
think.
here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need? Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
No, honestly though, Andy, the reason why I think
Boy,
they play
it's
so
finger
bad
crossing time
when
now.
they run off
With
the
the end in
floor,
sight
because
and
they
a
play
few
too
more
much
holes to
ISO
fill,
ball.
you've got to be
They
hoping
do. I know.
that
That's
there's
why,
gonna-
like,
Yeah, no
their
surprise here.
system.
Anytime you can get your hands on a
What? Kyrie
player of
Irving?
his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger.
Okay, I know, but the thing about it, the Spurs don't either. I don't think it's the coach's fault, because he don't run no plays.
Yeah, like I don't, the way the Cavs play is bad.
I know he's not. That's what I'm saying. Low key. That's what I'm saying. Low key is not even like when LeBron gets out the court. It's because they didn't have no offense. Their offense is one-on-one. Yeah, Kobe did the same thing. It's not that big of a
It's
deal.
so important to find players you can really commit. Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before. One thing this team's
Like,
going to need is some leaders.
if you're that
and they've
great, you
got
should be a
one
coach.
right
Like,
here.
you know when you're ready. Like, there's no question. Kobe used to
Oh,
do
and
the
that's a
same thing.
key
He would tell
upgrade
Phil,
right
like,
there.
yeah, I'm
He's
ready.
versatile,
Okay,
athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had.
And he should be able to
And,
call
like,
himself in.
I mean, the thing is, bro, like LeBron basically, like he would say, like, bro, he basically handpicked that
So
roster,
with a
bro, so you
handful of
can't
starters
complain.
already- Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. One Steeler's been selected already, and it probably wouldn't be a surprise.
I just think they
to see
play
a
better
second
together.
go here.
And
Yeah,
Cavs
yeah,
play
they
together.
do.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you
Bro, like,
listen to him or
Like,
go after
as good as
someone?
LeBron is, bro, he
This is a
literally,
pretty
bro, he
telling
still
pick
play,
here.
like, he
Do
still
you go
plays,
for a
he
big
plays the
bruiser
same way
in
he played
front,
when he came in the league,
or
but he
get
just plays
yourself
ISO
someone who
ball,
could be a
bro, and just,
difference
like, if
maker?
he
And now's
finds somebody
where
open in the
you
corner,
need
he's
to
gonna
make
pass
these
it out to
last
them.
picks count.
Like, when you watch the
Don't
Cavs play,
any
there's
holes
like
you
no
can.
movement, bro.
But
Nah, but
Just
if I was
everybody's
making the
LeBron,
final
I would
decision
not
here
change the
might
way I
have a
play. He's been
coordinator in
dominating
each
the league
year.
forever.
Do you go offense?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I
not too
mean,
much
yeah, that's
analysis
what,
needed
like,
here. This
but
is
like
quite
to beat a team
game
like,
at this
I mean,
stage
because
of the draft.
honestly, I feel like the Warriors were literally like, their game plan was basically like, are you gonna let LeBron get his, bro? And like,
Yeah, exactly. They was not gonna let the shooters shoot, basically.
Options
that's what I'm
here
saying.
on
Like,
both
only
sides of
like
the
in game
football.
4, the shooters
And
were
there's a
injured.
pick that'll certainly help.
It
Maybe
is
not an
hard.
impact
Like,
signing,
I'm not
but
saying,
you're
like,
not
that
going to
shit
hit a
is
home
hard.
run every round. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could
I
be
know.
left with some real holes on your roster.
I just got the perfect. No, I know. That's why they would have got ran. I swear to God. I know. It's cause like basically like Steph Curry is not a player when you need a bucket. You can give him the ball. He's gonna get like it's guaranteed he's gonna get a bucket. He's not that player. Clay Thompson not that player. Draymond Green would never be that player. And like Kevin Durant is that player. He'll go get you buckets like 3 or 4 possessions in a row. Yeah, I know. And then Kyrie, like I
Boy,
like
we've
him,
just gotten
but
started
he
here, and
like,
already these
he
guys
be
have been
forcing
handed
that
a
bitch
really
way too
difficult
much.
decision to make.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, he played trash.
I know,
We've
and
already
he
had
be
a
trying.
real
I feel like
Excellent
I feel like he
selection.
trying to play like Kobe,
Just what this team
and he not
needs
that big.
to maybe get him over the hump. And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer,
Yeah, I
but
know.
a great pick regardless.
That shit is funny. I was dying. Like, just because you work out with Kobe.
These middle rounds are where your decisions can... And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in
Nah,
nicely.
see, look. I feel like if
No
he
need to
didn't
worry
win
about
last
this
year,
guy. Just plug
he
him
would be
right
mad
into
as
the
shit right
starting
now.
role, and he'll be a massive
Yes,
upgrade.
Yeah.
that's why LeBron's trying to get me back. I feel like, bro, he's trying to get like that ego
What to
in him,
do
bro.
here?
Like,
Build up the interior of
Like,
your
basically,
line,
LeBron
or
already
get that
knows he put
skilled
his
player to
shit
add
in the
another
league
weapon.
already. Like, he made his mark.
Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here, or get yourself some help up front?
Low-key,
Boy, it's finger crossing
I
time
low-key
now.
want Paul
With
George to go
the
to
end
the
in
Wizards,
sight,
I
and
swear.
a few more holes to fill.
That should be
You've
so
gotta
hard.
be
I want
hoping
him to go to
that this
OKC.
is- It's the age-old
Damn.
question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope
John Wall
somebody falls
cold.
into your lap.
John Wall
Still a few
and
holes
Bradley
on this
Beal.
roster, and
That's why I want
not
Paul
a
George to
lot
go
of
there.
time left to do anything about it. One Seahawk's been taken already. Could there be a second to go here?
And Bradley Beal is cold.
yeah, Bradley Beal's hard.
I swear, like, I don't know. Like, of course, I want Paul George to go to the Lakers, but if he don't, I don't want him to go to the Cavs. I want him to go to the Wizards. I swear. Yeah, I know. That should just be NBA final. No, that
Still
should be, but the finals would
long
be
way to go in
interesting.
this
and stuff like
draft.
that.
Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? Boy, you're
Next
talking
year,
about
the
a
Spurs are gonna
talented
be in the
player.
finals.
This guy's one of the best
Oh, I
around.
already know you're gonna. I already know what you're gonna say.
And
I already know
there's
what
a
you're
pick
gonna
that
say.
does fill a hole.
Because they might get Derrick
You already-
It's
Rose.
really going to be the one that improves the
I've been
overall
telling
squad a
everybody,
tremendous
the Spurs
amount.
want him.
What?
In these middle rounds,
Yeah, but
you
Derrick
have to
Rose not
start
gonna
asking
play like
yourself,
that, that's
yeah, I
the
think they got
thing.
the best player there, and
You-
they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice.
Yeah, but
Derrick Rose not gonna be-
Derrick Rose don't want to be that kind of player that plays fucking only.
Well, the Bengals have got a handful of real good assets. Two words here: difference maker.
Oh, he's
That's
gonna
what
get
that
injured
pick right there
anyways.
is.
He's finna. Andy, look. All right.
Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player
Yeah,
that we call
he's finna
a
hang
skill
up.
position?
Rodney says that he's finna hang up.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now.
No, look, there's no
Inside,
point in
and
getting
more
Derrick
holes to
Rose.
fill.
But
You gotta be
Ty Lue
hoping
like,
there's
D-Rose,
still
get
a
up.
gem
He
or
can
two
get up
that
too fast and get
becomes-
injured
and
getting
now,
off the
which
bench.
side of the
No.
football will they address
There's no
here?
pointless.
Some interesting
Rose.
options either way.
Of course, I'd rather have
Where
fucking
to
Derrick
now?
Rose over
Do you get
Darren
yourself
Williams,
a
but
big brute
he's
for
not
the
gonna
trenches,
accept the
or
role.
someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot?
He's
He's
not.
too
Now,
good for that.
which side
Like
of the
his
football
camp,
will they
his camp
address
already
here?
said that.
Some
Like
interesting
they said, like he's
options
not going anywhere to be a
either way.
backup.
And now's where you
Yes.
need to make these
When
last-
you're that
Boy,
when
talk
you're
about
when you're
heavily
that good
targeted parts. This
and
is
you
a
know how
great
good you
round
could
for
be,
these
you're
guys
not
as they get
fin-
themselves a
like, he like
dynamic
Kyrie, like
player right
he
here.
like, no. Andy, put it like this: Kobe should not have been starting his last year, and he'll start every game because he will not get on the bench. I'm not. I'll put it like this: when last time Kobe played in the Olympics, he probably shouldn't have started either. But you're not gonna bench Kobe.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a
Okay, but
really difficult
when Derrick Rose
decision.
was
Oh, I tell
at the
you, you're
top,
not gonna get too
he was
far
really
in this
hard.
competition without
Like,
a
no one could guard
superstar
him
or two.
besides LeBron.
And this guy right here, boy, the skills just leap out at you with this
He
guy.
still is
He will
hard.
be a very important part of this
Like,
ball
in
club.
Derrick
And this
Rose's
team does have a lot
head,
of
he
needs,
probably
but
still
this
thinks he can
guy
play like
is a
that. And
legitimate
Dave said he
star,
still thinks he
and
can
he'll
play
make
that too,
everyone
but
around him better.
it's not gonna happen.
I'm telling you, if
Some
Rose
tough
goes to
choices
Spurs,
coming
like
up right about
I'm not even
now.
trolling,
No
but I really
question
think
that
they
this
would beat
guy's
the
gonna grade
Warriors.
out as a huge impact
Probably
over what was
they
there
probably beat
before.
him. They probably because Kawhi Leonard is a beast.
Does this pick fill a big need?
Uh,
I'm not so sure that it
Rose,
does,
bro,
but it is
Rose.
at
Every
least
time
a
he plays against
slight
Warriors, he cooks
improvement
them.
over what they had in place.
So that don't mean nothing.
Where to now?
Well, it
Do you
does
get
mean
yourself a
something,
big
but it don't
brute
mean
for the
like that
trenches,
much. Like
or someone who
because
can really help you out in
that's
some
Nah,
a good.
like bro, if you look at every other point guard, like when
here's a
Chris Paul plays
spot
against
where
Warriors, he
yeah, I don't
struggles. When
think you
Dame
need
plays against
much
Warriors,
He
he
does.
struggles.
He
that
does.
big
Nah,
coming.
but you
That's all
understand.
about loyalty and
Like
Last time Rose played against him, bro, he dropped 33, 11 assists, and hit the game winner over Clay.
okay,
That gift of him shooting over Clay, that was a game
And
winner.
with time running short, you've got to
that's
hope some guys
cool.
fall
But
into your lap, or you
I don't know.
could be left with some real holes on
Because
your
the Spurs,
roster.
bro,
Always a
like,
tough
see,
decision.
bro, I be arguing with
offense or
Spurs fans on
defense.
Twitter because like they
It's
be talking
all
like they
about
want
finding the
George
right
Hill,
balance when you're putting a team together.
and I think George Hill is
Finger
like he's pretty
crossed
hard
time
too,
now.
but
George
like
Hill is a
End
good
in
point guard,
sight.
but not a good
And a few
starter.
more holes to fill.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You've
He's
gotta be
good, but it's like
hoping
he's not about
that
to
there's
he's not about to put you over the
a bit
hump.
of a dilemma. Yeah, I think with
Yeah, I
that
know, of
pick, you're
course
just
not.
looking
I
to
don't think
build up
Derrick
your
Rose would
core.
put you
Get
over
some
there.
guys in here that can help round out the roster.
Cavs got to get a whole new. You know who the only people are under the contract, right? I think it's like LeBron, Kyrie, Love, and Thompson. I think, to be honest. He was going to retire, but LeBron, come back, bro, come back. Come on, man, we need you. We don't need him. J.R. Smith wants to start hitting ridiculous shots.
Which
in the
direction they
fucking
go
last
here
year.
is going to say a lot about what this team wants to
bitch.
do. One Kansas City Chief is
Bro,
gone
Jason has
already.
always been like that
Here's a
though,
Chief.
bro.
Yeah, no
Like,
Yeah, I
surprise
know.
here. Anytime you can get
he's
your
just
hands
either
on a player
completely
of
trash,
his
bro, or he just
caliber,
makes everything.
I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger. One thing this team's going to need is some leaders.
Yeah,
and they've
but
got
like,
one right here.
yeah, but Andy, I swear to God, but like, he was never like a team player. He like you could be nasty, but not a team player.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they'd lean that way if a player from that team became available. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap
I
forward
don't
from
think
what they
him
had
and
on
Amon
the roster to
Shepard should be on
begin
the same
with.
team.
I'm
No
not
need
sure for
to
this.
worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a
He was
starting
hard
role,
though
and
before
he'll
he
be
got
a
injured though, I
massive
swear.
upgrade.
I know he was on the Knicks.
This is a
really
pretty
hard
telling
as
pick
shit.
here.
Like,
Do you go for a big bruiser up front?
I think he got
or
injured
get
the same
yourself
year Derrick
someone
Rose
who
got
could be a
injured.
difference maker
Yeah,
at
they
a skill
did.
position. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you
When
really
he got injured, I was like,
I'm
fuck.
not
I
sure
actually
that
low-key
this
like him.
selection is going to provide a huge
He was
punch,
cool as shit.
but he's at least a guy that does have some upside.
On God, he had bounce. He had down bounce.
What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another weapon? These
I
are
don't
tough
know, but the
decisions.
Cavs-
Offense or
And bro,
defense?
LeBron
Which
played
side
good, but
has the
game
more
3,
pressing need?
they lost because of LeBron.
Yeah, they did. I don't care what no one says. They lost.
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
They did pretty good. Well, not defensively. They did. That's why I said on game 3 when they finally figured out they could play with them. That's why game 4 they ran them.
Guys, as they get themselves a dynamic. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
Yeah.
Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front? So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth or do you just try to... One Seahawk's been taken already.
Are you
Could there
guys
be
playing
a
already?
second to go here?
I want to rip both of
Do
you.
you try and get tougher up front? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
Ben
kind of
over
guy
there.
who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition.
Yeah.
These middle rounds are where your decisions can, well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick.
You seen gameplay yet, Dave? World War II.
Boy,
Nah,
it's finger
I
crossing
heard it was
time
good
now.
though.
With the end in sight
You
and
see
a
her,
few
like-
more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes
I can't wait
available.
for the new
And
content to
now's
come
where
out.
you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes
Dumb,
you
I
can
swear to
before it's
God.
too late. Options here on both sides of the football.
I don't
It's
see
pretty
why
much of a
he's even
coin
playing the
flip if you
game. I
ask
don't know why
me.
I can't play the game.
And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. It's the age-old question
what I'm
on
saying,
draft
like,
day.
that shit is really stupid.
Oh, this guy's a rare talent
People-
and a huge
I can't
upgrade
see
over what they
Madden
had
gameplay,
before.
No, it's tight though. It's tight because like if you have a suppressor on your gun, you could take that shit off. Put that shit right back on.
That's gonna be annoying though.
Like let's say like you know you're around a lot of people, put that shit on.
Oh, a tough decision on their hands. Oh, and that's
Nah,
a key
but,
upgrade right there. He's versatile,
Competitive.
athletic, and a big
Competitive?
upgrade
Why?
over what they had.
Because like I already know,
Excellent
because like bro, like kids in
Just
competitive,
what
they
this
play
team
like
needs to
they're gonna
maybe
corner
get 'em
cam,
over
bro,
the
and
hump.
just use that, bro. I hate like not knowing where I'm getting shot from.
And that's
It's
a
like the
pick
most
that'll
annoying
solve a
thing
lot
ever.
of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Like not knowing where I'm getting shot from.
It uncompetitive.
In these
Yeah, there
middle
is.
rounds, you have
Nah,
to start
there
asking
is,
yourself,
but it's like, but
do
you don't have
set
time to
up
watch a
what's
kill cam
available
though. So
now, or do you try and push
Nah,
for
but
luck?
what's called?
Where
Hey, Dave,
to
what's
now?
your guys'
Do you
record
get yourself a
in
big
competitive?
brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type
we
spot?
make a new team
Where
alright.
to
Now we're like
now?
5-2.
Maybe not a
Bruh.
huge upgrade over what they had already, but
We
they're
well
certainly
we
building up
don't
some
like
depth
me and
there.
Andy don't suck, but like as a team.
Well, not
we're
yeah, because it's like when we play with Rob, we lose. Like if it's just me, Jalen, and Jamar, like we're not gonna lose. But like when we play with, because like Rob is like
Some
looking
tough
trash,
choices
bro.
coming
Like
up right about
we
now.
played one
Do you
day,
go after
he
the
went,
best
we played
available player,
that
or do you
uplink,
go
bro, and he
after a
went 2 and
position of need?
22, and I
One
remember
steal
our
has
homie
been
Jay said he was
selected
going
already,
off on him, bro. It
and
was
it
so
probably
funny.
won't
Nah,
be a
see, yeah, see,
surprise
like we
to
be
see
like
a second
that's a,
go
but we
here.
don't play that shit.
Boy, it's finger crossing
Yeah.
time now with the end in, and this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless.
Yeah. Nah, but
Both offensive and
basically
defensive
don't have a
options
fourth
here.
player.
They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. And
Yeah,
now,
I know
which
that's how
side
we
of
with
the
Robert, bro.
football
I'm
will
telling
they
you,
address
like,
here? Some
like
interesting
I have pictures,
options
bro. Like he
either
be on
way.
like an S&D, he be on like 1 in
Now
10,
it's
and
getting to
up
the
to
time
fuck
of the
that, you
draft where
take
you
pictures.
really want to get lucky from somebody
But nah, I
falls into your
don't
lap.
because usually like I take pictures for like proof or like just because like if
Oh,
I do really
yeah.
good, I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
So like I be like sometimes I don't even be noticing that he does bad. 'Cause, like we're like so used to it, bro. Like we don't even get mad at him, bro. It just be like
No, I still get mad. I still do God. I'll be
I just get
oh,
mad when people don't make the right play. Like
No, Dave, you don't understand.
It's so important to find players you can really. Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this
No,
team's
you probably break
fortune,
your fucking
but
PS4.
he is an improvement over what they had.
Swear to
Oh,
God.
did they get themselves a player here or what?
Shit is retarded, bro. Man, like I really be going to sleep with headaches.
there's a pick
Cause
that'll
like I
certainly
swear to
help.
God, like,
Maybe not an
we could
impact
low-key be
signing,
winning a lot
but
of games
you're not
and
gonna
we'll
hit a home
lose
run
for
every
some
round.
dumb shit. That shit's stupid. When we first started
Still some
playing
big holes
DB,
remaining to be
like when
filled.
Marquise wasn't that good,
no need to worry
like
about
if
this
me and
guy.
Andy died in a
Just plug him
round,
right
we
into the
we
starting
knew we
role,
lost.
and he'll be a massive upgrade.
That shit was horrible.
yeah, okay, that's how me. I'm saying it's so funny playing with like people that aren't
Yeah,
good,
here's
bro.
a
Like
spot where
I
the
be
fan base
laughing.
would be. Boy,
Nah,
you talk about a
see.
talented
I be
player.
laughing sometimes,
This
but
guy's
like
one of the best around.
most of the time
But
I be really
I'll-
trying to win, so I get
Yeah, I think
irritated.
they
Yeah,
got the best player
I
there.
be getting.
And
I don't like
they got a
losing,
guy
but
that
like
fills
we're
a
not like.
big
I think the only
need,
time I
so
ever
that's an
really got mad at Rob was
excellent
when we played for
choice.
money.
Uh-huh.
He was just doing complete trash. I was like, bro.
Oh yeah, see, I'll
then, like,
never
I'll-
put money
Still a few
online
holes
with a
on this
sucky
roster,
person. Like,
and
what the
not a
fuck?
lot of time
Nah,
left to
because it
do
was
anything
Jamar
about it.
Jamar was like, bro, me and you can just carry him. I was like,
This
bro,
is a
no, we
pretty
can't.
telling pick here.
Nah. See, low key, I have that mindset to be
I
honest.
don't
Like
think you
me
need a
anyway,
crystal
we
ball
just
to see
carry.
that coming. That's all about loyalty
Yeah,
and
like,
familiarity right there.
Because I mean, sometimes Jamar be carrying. Like Jamar is nasty, bro. 'Cause,
And
like even
now,
if I
which
if I
side
play
of the
bad
football will
sometimes,
they address here?
like bro, like
Some
he can really
interesting
just go
options
off.
Nah, I
either way.
believe it. Like low key, like if you guys played us, I low key think
Always
y'all
a tough
fucked this up. To
decision,
be honest.
offense or defense. it's all about finding the right balance.
Yeah, he's like really like him and Gilbert are like the best players I probably ever met.
Yeah, now low key like when the new game comes out, I'm low key trying to play with y'all so I could get better. To be honest.
A great round for these guys.
Yeah,
as they get themselves a
I don't because
dynamic
Josh is trying to get
player
back
right
into.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be dope. Everybody playing the same game, but Josh might not even. Because the only reason Josh play with me now, because like, bro, back in the like Josh even used to play with me because like Josh used to like all he used to do is like play competitive. Like he used to like actually travel and like go to tournaments and stuff.
For
Like
real?
people would pay for him to play for their team.
That's tight.
Like that's and like the first event when this game first came out, somebody paid for him to go to Vegas and play a tournament
I
for
tell
him.
you, you're not going to get too far in this
He
competition
placed
without a superstar or two.
he placed
And
like
this guy
top
right
fish,
here,
like
boy,
top
the skills
60.
just leap
No,
out
yeah.
from this.
Does he have fucking like a big ass
Part of
headset and
this
shit so
ball
he can
club.
hear everything?
2 words here. Difference
He just
maker.
balling, actually.
That's what that big right there is.
I don't, bro. Honestly, like when I first met him, he was trash, and then like he found out about competitive, and he just like started playing like
So with a handful
that a
of
lot. He
starters
like I don't know. He just got like
already
super
nailed down,
good.
You have to ask yourself.
No, yeah.
do you
Honestly,
dare
people
go
are
for
good are
depth,
really like
or do you
weird as
just try to
shit.
cover?
To be honest.
What to do here?
Low
Build up
key.
the interior of your team. This team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll
Like
make
I think
Nah,
the only
but-
like Theo, like my homie Theo, he's like normal and he's like super good too.
Yeah. See, like I'm good, but like I'm not that good.
Definitely some options with
Theo
this
is
pick.
like
Do you
Theo
think
is like
it's-
almost
and there's a
him and
pick
Josh
that
are like a
does
tie
go
low
hole
key.
here. But I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad a tremendous amount.
Like I don't
Nah.
like Josh. Like Josh has more gun skill, but Theo is
And
smarter.
now's where you need to make these last picks count.
No, see that's the
Time to fill
thing,
any
bro.
holes you
Like
can
the dude Francisco we
before
play
it's
with,
too
like
late.
he's smart, but to video games, like he be
Bit
doing the
of a dilemma
dumbest
with this
shit.
threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here?
And he
with
and
time
like
you've gotta hope some guys
he
fall
don't
into
be
your
having
lap,
no
or you
explanation. Like I
could
we be
be
like,
left
why you do that
with
for? He
some
be like,
real holes on your roster. Boy, it's finger
You know
crossed
what to
time now.
say.
With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two. These are tough decisions
already-
here. Offense or
I'll
defense?
put- I'll play
Stop.
Which
I'll put
side
it like this.
has the
Like
more pressing need?
I remember playing like 3 games in a row. His total
Now it's
record
getting
for
to
the
time
3
of the
games
draft where you really
was,
want to get
I think,
lucky
like 2 and
hope somebody
24.
falls into your lap.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, like he sounds just like Flo.
That's what I look at that flow was good.
Yeah, no surprise here.
I don't
Anytime you
I
can
don't
get
know.
your
It's like
hands on a
Flo is
player
like
of
decent for like a
his
regular
caliber,
player,
I think
but
you
like
pretty
you
well
put him in
have to pull
competitive,
the
it's just
trigger.
like it's completely different.
No, that's why I told Andy, because like Andy didn't play competitive at first, and like Andy was fucking everybody up. I was like, Andy, if we play competitive, we'll get fucked up.
Yeah, nobody ever believes it, bro. And then, especially, bro, like if you guys ever start playing variant, bro, it's even 10 times harder, bro.
Yeah, I think that's what we play, right?
Yeah, bro, like playing hard point and uplinks too, bro. Like,
Oh, no,
so, bro,
we
when you
don't
get
play-
put in spawn traps,
We don't play that shit. I used to play that shit on Black Ops 2. No, but Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3? No, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, the one that just happened, like not recently, not that far ago. But
Still a long way
like
to go in this
good
draft,
team
but
on
if you can
uplink,
lock up
bro.
a few
Like they
key
would
positions
just
here in the
catch
first
the
few
ball,
picks,
throw
it's a
it,
great
score. Like
luxury
that
to
shit's
have.
really annoying.
yeah, bro, like, and especially like in
One thing
IW,
this
because like
team's
there's
gonna
like
need
like
is
on
some
every
leaders,
uplink, there's like a
and
little
they've
spawn
got
trap,
one
bro.
right
Like once you
here.
get caught in it, bro, it's like,
Boy, you're
Yeah.
talking about
They
a
just, like,
friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys
all right,
as they get
like they just
themselves a
keep killing you over and
dynamic
over,
player
bro.
right
It's so
here.
annoying.
Yeah, that's why like I don't know, like
Tough
I
call
don't
here.
like
Do you
fucking,
try and get tougher up front,
Infinite.
or get
I don't
yourself
like
a
that
player
jumping
in what
shit.
we
Cause
call
like
a skilled position?
Cause like I'll have a
These
kill and
middle
then do a
rounds are where
fucking
your
slide
decisions
and
can
shit, or
really
like jump
impact
and
your
turn around
team.
and kill me.
Because
Like
if you
what?
pass on certain
This is
positions,
annoying.
there's
Bruh.
no guarantee.
I
you're
guess
gonna
I'm
see.
not even, bro.
Certainly,
Like,
Patriots will be a hot commodity
you know,
here.
like that's why I
But
hate
no
playing against
question that
like,
this guy's
it's like, bro,
gonna
if you play
weigh
against like
out
has
as
a stuff or that
huge
plays
impact
claw, it's so
over
hard
what
to
was
kill
there
in mid
before.
that game.
Yeah.
Instant impact right there.
That's why
That's
J-Mod,
a big leap forward from what they had on the
Yeah,
roster.
that's
like
really
J-Mod
hard.
plays claw, so
Does
like
this
that's
big
why
build a
like
big
that's
need?
why he's so good, bro.
I'm not
Like you
so
can
sure
jump,
that it
you can
does,
jump, shoot,
but
and
it is
aim at the
at least
same
a
time.
slight improvement over what they had in place. Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of
I
time
like
left to do
fucking being
anything
normal
about it.
on the ground.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? Whoever's making the final
No, yeah, when
decision
the
here
game
might
come
have a
out,
coordinator in each year. Do
I'm
you
about
go
to try to cash
offense
out.
or defense?
Oh yeah,
Options here on
I
both
like
sides
you
of
need
the
to get it
football.
already.
It's
Just
pretty
to
much of
feel
a
good.
coin flip if you ask me.
I think.
Boy, it's finger
Call
crossing
of Duty, I
time
think
now.
Call of
With
Duty's
the
low-key
end in
always like the
sight
last game
and
to
a
come
few
out.
more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's
It's like
still a
always
gem or
the
two
fucking
that
sport
becomes
games
available. And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here.
Hey, I'm telling
This
you,
is quite a get
Let's
at
see you
this
can
stage
cash
of the
out with us,
draft.
bro.
Oh, what? What'd you say?
In World War II, honestly, y'all could probably cash out with us.
Yeah, I'm about to be honest.
Cause I'm not. Flo, that's my boy, but I'm not playing with him for money. And I'm trying, cause I can go, bro. But I can go. Like the last Jetpack game, bro. Like, bro, Josh, like me and Josh used to cash out, bro. Like,
Yeah, you could
Boy,
really
like-
we've just gotten started here, and already these guys, excellent selection. Just
yeah,
what
like
this
nah,
team
like
needs
low
to
key,
maybe
bro.
get
Like,
'em over the hump.
well, I mean, cause
And
back in
this
that was
is a
probably my
big
best Call
piece
of
the
Duty
puzzle right
Ghost.
here. Maybe
I
a
played like
no-brainer,
every day,
but a
all
great
day.
pick
Oh, that was the
regardless.
worst Call of Duty ever.
Oh, no need to worry about
Like now,
this
I'm
guy. Just plug him
like
right
now I'll be
into a
playing like
starting
Madden
role,
and 2K,
and
bro.
he'll be a
Before, like I
massive
literally all I
upgrade.
played was Call of Duty. But like, we used to like, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys know what Money Ace is, bro, but it's like you just get in a lobby with like random people,
you have to
bro.
start asking yourself,
And you just like
do
you
you
get that like
settle for
$20
what's
like
available
on
now,
Visa
or do you
SMD.
try and push your luck?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
We've seen one Jet player be taken already. Could
What's
a
called
second be right behind?
that dude Cisco? cause like before Andy used to have PS4, I
Where
used to
to
play
now?
him
Do
on
you get
game
yourself
battles
a
and
big?
shit.
Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to
We play
build
for
up your core.
like
Get some
money,
guys
but
in
like
here
I
that
wouldn't
can
put the
help
money
round out
in.
the
Like
roster.
these other
Yeah,
kids
that's
put
the
money in,
kind
but
of
we
guy
never
who can
won money.
elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition.
But I lucky didn't care. 'Cause I was never putting money in, so I was like, fuck yo.
And with time running short, you've got
I
to
see
hope some
eat,
guys
though.
fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need,
it's gonna be the same thing.
offense
It's gonna be the
or
same thing.
defense? Yeah, here's a spot
Jetpack
where the
way-
fan base
I mean,
would be
Jetpack
clamoring
is so
for a
much
skilled
fun.
But the
player.
way they play Andy,
You
they
listen
don't
to
just
him
play
or go
certain
after
stuff. They play
someone who can
different
help
game
both
modes and like
offensive and defensive
the other
options
game
here.
modes. Like you
They
have to play as a
might-
team.
I'm not
like,
sure that
bro,
this selection
that's
is going to
it.
provide a huge punch, but
Yeah,
he's
like
at least a guy that
uplink,
does
a
have some
hard
upside.
point, or we're gonna call it headquarter.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now with the end in sight.
Yeah, because honestly, like the more
Oh,
you
did
play, the
they
better
get
you
themselves
get.
a
Like,
player
it's
here
really
or
that
what?
simple. Like at the beginning, bro. Like if you guys play like hard point stuff, it's like you guys. I'm not even like you guys are good. Like bro, I'm not even trolling, bro. You guys are really going like 10 and 30 every map. Like that's just how it's gonna be. Because you have to like figure out like the spawns, like the timings, like how to
Yeah.
force people to spawn. Like I'm telling you,
How
like
about
when
this
you
for a
get to
tough
like up there, bro, it's like you have to like
Oh,
know
this
just like
guy's a
all the
rare
little things,
talent.
but then you have to have
And a
like super
huge
good gun
upgrade over
skill
what they
too.
had before.
Yeah, I know.
Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
That's how I understand that. That's how I
We've
understand
seen a
how
Houston
Francisco's
Texan
not
be
good.
taken
'Cause
already
he's a
in the
gamer
draft.
and he
It wouldn't
fucking
be a
sucks.
stretch to see a second go here. Some tough choices coming up right about now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a key upgrade right
Pretty
there.
good.
Yeah, I feel
Versatile,
like people
athletic,
just play
and
to
a
play,
big
like
upgrade over what they had.
like bro, when I be playing, like I actually like be learning like little things about the game, like where they're gonna spawn and stuff like that. Like,
This is a pretty
some people
telling
like
pick
Robert,
here.
like he just
Maybe
plays
not a
and plays.
huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there.
Especially like S&D, because S&D is like pretty. It's like that's like one of the like
Now
out
it's
of all the
getting
game
to the
modes,
time
it's probably
of
the
the draft
easiest to
where
get a
you
grasp
really
on.
want to get
It's like
lucky
pretty,
and
it's like
hope
pretty
somebody
basic,
falls into your lap.
and it's like it's slow.
What to
So
do
you
here?
can like
Build
play
up
it
the
your
interior
way.
of your line or get that skill player to add
Search
another weapon.
SND such
Yeah.
a sure.
And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some
I think
interesting
such a sure is
options
the best
either
game
way.
mode.
And now, which side of the football will they
Yeah,
address
it's
here?
like-
Some interesting options either
I
way.
don't know. Hardpoint,
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Boy, it's finger crossing time now with the end in sight. And I tell you, you're
we
not going
because
to
we
get
usually
too
trash at
far
S&D,
in
but
this
like
competition without a
it's like but all
superstar or
it's really
two.
just
And
bait,
this
it's
guy
like bait
right
and
here
switch,
certainly
trade
fits
kills.
that billing.
Yeah.
I remember I used to do that, bro. Like back in like NW3, like I used to like really watch like YouTube videos and just like copy what they did.
Oh, how about this for a tough choice early
trust
on?
me, bro, I know.
And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Oh, God.
Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club.
Josh would
Oh,
probably,
no need to worry about this guy.
he'd
Just
probably
plug
play
him
NWI
right
with
into
y'all,
the
to be
starting
honest.
role,
He
and
on
he'll
that
be a
sometimes.
massive upgrade.
Jamar. Yeah.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get
Because what
definitely some
you
options
have to
with
play
this
that
pick.
one dude
Do you
Major
take a
Predator,
skill
right?
player here, or get yourself some help up front?
Who's that?
Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front,
forgot it- what's
or
his-
get
I forgot
yourself
what
a
his name is.
player in what we call a
I never
skill
played
Marcos?
position? So with a handful of starters
like Marcos, I
already
think.
nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for
Like
depth,
he
or do you
got
just
tried
try
like
to
when
cover?
he
As
told
these
like
middle rounds are where
Andrew
your
and them.
decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, there's no... And now's where you
Hold
need
on,
to make
like,
no
have you played
surprise here.
Roger
Anytime
in
you can get your
Infinite?
hands on a player of his caliber,
Roger, yeah, I
I think you
destroyed
pretty
him.
well have to pull
Yeah,
the trigger.
we played them, we lost, bro. I was irritated as shit.
And I think
Bro,
that
they're all
pick
like
comes to the surprise of
him
no one.
and,
No, we
You
played
have
them
to
on
figure
rematch.
they'd
You don't
win
remember
that way
anything?
if
We
a player
lost.
from that team became available.
Like
Maybe not the
like
pick
the
that's
first
gonna
time we played them,
change
we
this
ran
team's
them.
fortune,
The second
but
time
he
though, we
is an
lost. I was
improvement over what
I
they
was
had.
mad as shit. 'Cause I was cooking. I was irritated, and I was irritated because Marquise was sniping, and he wasn't doing nothing. I was like, Marquise, like put that
The
shit
Vikings
down,
have
bro.
already
Like
been
stop
heard from
fucking
in this
using that
draft.
shit.
Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that
Yeah, I
pick.
was irritated as shit. Yeah, and he wasn't doing. He was at the bottom, and then after I beat him in FIFA, so I wasn't that
Oh,
mad.
you guys play with Rodrigo?
Yeah, not. But he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing.
Rodrigo. Yeah, I'm telling. I think you guys talking about Major Predator.
Probably, but like, he was good though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
but
real name is like Marcos.
yeah, that is him. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the. I remember like when J-Law first met him, like Major Predator thought he was better than Josh, and Josh like completely destroyed him, bro. It was so funny.
yeah. He was okay.
But I remember like
He played good against us, but I was fucking him up too.
now, yeah, he's like he's good. He's all right. Like he's probably like a little bit better than me.
Yeah. No, but low key, like if we didn't have but that one like Marquise wasn't that good, and Cisco was never good, so like it wasn't like that hard for him to do that good, to be honest.
No, but there's some other kids at Victor that are good too. I don't know. You guys probably don't. I don't think you know him, Andy, but his name is like Fernando. He's nasty too.
That's crazy. Like there's like kids at school that you don't know, but they play the same game as you, and they're hard as shit.
Yeah, like because you don't know who Gilbert is either.
Gilbert, he goes to BBC, right?
Yeah,
He's a weirdo. Like he's really weird.
bro, he's so nasty, bro. Like,
Yeah, I believe you.
I think he might be the only person I know is better than J-Law.
Yeah, he might be the only person that I know that walks around with his head down nonstop. And his name's Gilbert. I don't know him. I just know because Marquise and them know him. But like he's really weird as shit. I swear.
He's probably the only person I know
I
better than
heard he tried to go pro.
I know him and J-Law used to team together.
If you go pro, you're hard as shit. I don't care what no one says.
Ghost Josh almost went pro. Like he placed 28th, and in order to be considered pro, you have to place top 12.
That's crazy.
What's up? You guys played against that dude on Pops J2?
Yeah, he's weak. I made him quit. Pops J. No,
Pops J.
I swear to God, Dave. Look, because like the first time we played, we smacked him, bro. And like it was my first game. I didn't like get on. No, Keith was like get on. We finna play Roger. So I was like, all right. And I was killing Pop. I killed him like 4 times in a row. He just quit the game. I was there just fucking him up. Like he really sucks. I don't care what no one says. He's trash.
Playing him is so funny, bro.
Yeah. Roger, like I don't know. I don't know because Roger did good against us the second time we played, but the first time he did bad. So I don't know.
To me, what's his name was better than Roger. Joel was better than Roger to me.
Who's Joe?
And that's Pops J.
Oh.
Because when I was playing, well, I just want to be running. I didn't actually play against them, like in an actual match. But I want to be running and like Joel, because Joel got pretty close. Like, well, I didn't really try, but like the first game he got pretty close, and the second game I beat him by like 100. But like Roger, I was just destroying him. I don't even. I had the code, but I don't even know where it went. It's like
No, you can't.
I didn't even plan on like playing it.
Right when they said remaster Modern Warfare, I was like, yeah, that's the game I'm about to be playing. Because I already knew that fucking jetpack shit was gonna be out. People were gonna flying around. That shit was really annoying. Yeah, that shit is hard though. It's hard to do. It's not easy, I swear. I be wanting to do it against you guys, but like you said, like if you fuck up, it's a pick every time.
One thing this team's gonna need is some leaders, and they've got one right here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself 2 words here: difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot?
You got Darius Slay.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys... And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
Oh, that's a tough.
Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Boy, it's finger crossing.
I was trying to get it too. I couldn't get it. Yeah,
no. More holes to fill.
It's like you know when it's gonna get blocked. He's like, you need that super slow animation.
You really want to get lucky.
Nah, but you can still mess up on that.
Yeah, not
like
too
on
much
animation,
analysis
like you can still miss the block.
This is
And
quite
you doing it all the
a
time.
at this stage of the draft.
Yeah, cause like if you dive too early, you'll miss the ball. Nah, I swear one time I played this dude online. I blocked his field goal like 3 times in a row. He quit. He was mad as shit. He was cussing me out. He called me a bitch and everything.
It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Oh, God, I didn't get some safety.
And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get coverage. Yeah, here's a spot where and there's a pick that does fill a hole, but I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad a tremendous amount. Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight oh, no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before.
I haven't played 2K with. I haven't played 2K with y'all in a long time. But I haven't played 2K in a long time either.
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
Nah, you go all the time.
These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need?
And you're like,
this is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for
2K
they
made was the worst game that came out this
or
year.
get yourself someone who could be a difference maker
want some money
at
in
a
2K last
skill
night.
position? We've seen one
You
Detroit
want some
line be
money?
selected so far. Could another be far behind?
You play
Boy,
Johnny?
it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping
Johnny
that there's
twice,
still a gem or two.
beat
Whoever's
Buddha.
making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense?
Bro, Johnny be beating Buddha, bro. I don't be like Buddha. Bro, when Buddha be playing me, sometimes he be super nasty, and then sometimes he just be trash. But that's good.
At 2K?
I think the hardest person to beat to me is Flo.
In 2K?
Yeah.
I feel like I'll run him too.
Bro, it's good. Bro, he plays how he plays in Park, bro. Like say if he gets like, bro, when he uses the Bucks, bro, he just gets Giannis, bro.
No, see, I hate people like Marquise
Boy,
gets
we've
my
just gotten
nerves
started
because
here, and
like
already these
this
guys
game is
instant
broken.
impact
Like
right
2K
there.
17 is
That's
broken.
a
If you go
big
to the
leap forward
fucking
from what they had
rack,
on the roster to begin with.
99.9% of the time you're gonna get fouled.
Oh, did they get themselves a
I
player
know.
here
It's,
or
I
what?
hate that. It's stupid.
And Marquise think that shit. I'll be telling Marquise like that shit is
Boy,
not
you talk
fun.
about
He's
a
like, yeah,
talented
it
player.
is. Like what?
This guy's one of the
Play
best
the
around.
game. If you just run at the rim and get fouled.
I know you just sprint, bro. Hold square RC.
So, with a handful of starters already nailed down,
Yeah, no,
oh,
that's
no
like
need
you
to
didn't
worry
hear
about
me. I was
this
like,
guy.
Marcus just
Just
shot
plug him
27
right
free.
into a starting
Yesterday,
role,
Marcus
and he'll
shot
be a
27 free
massive
throws and thought he
upgrade.
was hard. Like what? Like you're fucking weak. Like that shit is not real.
That's a tub.
What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skilled player to add another weapon? Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to...
Nah, but
now's
lately,
where you
we've
need
been
to
playing
make these last
All-Star
picks
Team Up.
count.
That shit looks
Time to
fun
fill
too,
any
man.
holes you
Fuck
can
around.
before
I
it's
used to
too.
play that in
Options here on both sides of the football.
16.
It's pretty much of a coin flip if you
We
ask
should lucky
me.
play against each other.
It's
Like,
the age-old
you,
question on
who-
draft day. What's the bigger need?
Oh, you know what
Offense
that means.
or
I don't know more, bro.
defense?
Because just be on
One
him.
Atlanta Falcon is gone already.
You said
There's
who?
a decent
Don't be on no
chance
more?
of a second
It's
coming
Joe
right
be on
here.
him, bro.
Oh, Robert?
Yeah, like that's why I'm gonna be hitting the
And
most
with
speed on
time
him.
running
Like,
short,
like,
you've
he-
got to
he
hope
just-
some guys
he
fall
getting
into
mad
your
if he
lap.
get on.
Or you could.
Bro.
Boy, you talk about a friendly
That's how
turn of the
Marcus
cards.
girlfriend
This
is.
is
I
a
was
great
crying
round for
last
these
night.
guys as they get
Dude,
themselves a
she was-
dynamic
He was
player. right
arguing
here.
with them before you got on. I was done.
Nah, like, bro, yesterday, bro, like, Flo, cause we were all at Jake's house watching the game, and like, Flo came over, bro, and she was so mad, like, she was like FaceTiming us, telling like, don't let him come back home to me. I was like, for real, like,
That's crazy. Just to watch
she
the
really
game.
getting mad, bro.
He's just watching the game.
Still a long way to go in this. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can
Nah, but
elevate that entire
that's how
unit.
Marcus'
He's a
girlfriend is
very
too. Though. Like
talented
when we go play
addition.
basketball at the park, she be getting mad as shit. I swear to God.
Oh, I tell
She
you,
be
you're
like,
not going to get too
I
far
swear to God, you
in
didn't know
this
that?
competition without a superstar or two. And this guy
She-
right here, boy, the skills just leap out at you with this.
I know.
He will be a very important part of this ball club.
Yeah.
In these middle rounds, you have to start. Oh, this guy's
Yeah,
a rare
no, that's
talent,
I was
and a
rolling.
huge upgrade over what they had before.
Nah, but I swear, like every time we play basketball, like she be getting mad and shit. She'll be like,
Boy,
"You
a
always
tough
choose your
choice here,
friends,
but
this
one
and
that
that." You
any
always, and she be
organization
crying
would
and
love to.
shit.
Yeah, I think
And
with
then
that pick,
what
you're
gets
just
me
looking
mad
to
is because
build
she
up
be
your
telling,
core.
like, cause
Get
like
some
her
guys in
Maryland
here
with
that
two
can
talks
help
now,
round out the
'cause, like,
roster.
they got introduced and shit, and she be telling Maryland like. She'll be like,
Tough call
she'll be like,
here.
do you want to
You
go
try
watch
and
them
get
play
tougher up
basketball? Like,
front,
no,
or
like
get
what
yourself
the
a
fuck
player
you gonna
in
go
what
watch
we
them play
call
basketball
a
for?
skill position.
And Maryland's like, I know, like she's annoying, and then she would like try to convince Jason to not go play basketball. Maryland's like, no, like he's just gonna play basketball for a little bit. Like, what's wrong with you? I swear she is. She be getting on nerves.
Boy,
I
it's
low-key don't like her
finger-crossing
because,
time now.
like,
With
I
the
don't even
end in
know her.
sight and a
Like,
few more holes to
that's why I
fill,
talked to her as I say
you've
hi.
gotta
I
be
say hi and
hoping
bye.
that there's still a
And
gem
she
or
tried to
two,
convince
both
Maryland I was
offensive
cheating on her. Like,
and
what? I don't
defensive
even know
options
you.
here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention.
I swear she's weird as shit.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some
No, that shit.
interesting
Last
options
night that was
either
the
way.
funniest thing in the world. Nah. Yeah, dude. Nah, but I was mad though after when they won because he was really talking
Now
like
it's
he
getting
did
to the
something.
time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
No,
not
I
sure
was
that
mad
this
though, but
selection
I was
is
trying to
gonna
argue
provide
with
a
him too,
huge
but he
punch,
wouldn't. Like I was saying
he's at
something, he
least a
wouldn't
guy that
answer,
does
and then
have
he was
some
like,
upside.
"I'm not talking about you, Jason."
Yeah, no surprise here.
Y'all-
Anytime you can
y'all
get your
arguing
hands
about
on a
Suko?
player of his
No,
caliber,
yeah, it's
I
because
think you
Marcus
pretty
really thought
well
he was
have to
like,
pull
cause
the trigger.
they won, but like we couldn't move. Like 2K fucked up basically. Like we like. Yeah, like if I get the ball, all I could do is shoot. I can't turbo. I can't do no dribble move. I could just shoot. Basically, that's it. And he did the same thing. And then they won, and Marcus had a lot of points, and he really started talking shit like out of nowhere. Like he thought he was really hard. So then. Like
Boy,
I
we've
was,
just
and then
got
I was
started
like,
here,
Marcus,
and
he shot,
already
and
these
he
guys
shot
have been handed
27
a
free
really
throws, and he thought he was
difficult.
doing
One thing this
something.
team's gonna need
And
is some
then
leadership, and they've got one right
last night,
here.
like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think you needed a
And
crystal
then,
ball to see
we're
that.
boosting all-star team up
That's
though,
all
and then
about loyalty and familiarity
and then
right
like
there.
him and Andy started arguing and stuff, and then like after that game we're supposed to get off, but Andy's like, "Just want to play
Where
one more?"
to
So
now?
I was
Do you
mad
get
because he was
yourself a
talking shit. I was
big
like,
brute
"Hell
for the
yeah!" And then
trenches,
we
or
we
someone
beat
who can
him,
really help you out
and
at
then
the
him and Andy started
playmaking
arguing.
type spot.
For
Some
real.
tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be. Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Maybe not a huge.
No, but you hear what I said though,
upgrade over what they had
Andy.
already,
Like
but
you would have
they're
had
certainly building up some
that
depth
much
there.
points because we play 5-minute quarters, and then on the other game they play 8-minute quarters. Dude, that's just dumb.
Could we see another New Orleans Saint come off the board here? Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options
Who is it?
either way. Always a tough decision, offense or
But who?
defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. Boy, it's finger crossing time now with the end in sight. And boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great
score?
round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic
Bro,
player right here.
honestly, I
and
hate
that's a
playing
pick
that
that'll
game,
solve a
bro.
lot of problems
I'll
out
be
there.
playing because
He'll
bored.
fit
Like,
in
I feel
nicely.
like this is the game I'm getting like swindled the most in, bro.
Yeah, not too much analysis needed here.
Because it's like, bro,
This is
like
quite
literally, bro,
a
like, I was on a
get
19
at
game
this
ministry,
stage
bro,
of
and
the
then like
draft.
I can like go like on a 5-game losing streak to like people that are like so bad.
Hold on, who the fuck did you beat 19 times? Wow.
No, I was playing draft champions and I won 3 straight. Like I won like 3 straight championships like without losing.
Oh, nothing well. Nah, well, I can't play draft champions because I swear, like the defense I run, like everybody quits in the first quarter.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Jason and Xavier like on people out here that do. No, Tommy could be me too.
We've seen one jet
You
player
said what?
taken already. Could a second be right
You and
behind?
Xavier on people that beat me online.
Still some big
Xavier
holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated
Xavier the
player
first time he
just to
played.
make sure you get
That's
coverage
something like, bro,
in
Madden is
all
like so
areas.
because like, bro, the first time he played, I like
Pretty
beat him
telling
like
pick
it was
here.
like
And
31
this
to
is a
like
big
14.
piece of the puzzle
And
right
like,
here.
he told me
Maybe a
and stuff.
no-brainer, but a great pick regardless.
Nah, but like we played
no
one
need to
time
worry
and
about
then
this guy.
what?
Just plug him right
Fucking
into the starting
Chris
role, and he'll
Hogan,
be a
that's his name
massive
from the
upgrade.
Patriots.
Yeah.
He was mossing everybody. I swear
Yeah,
to God,
I
I
think
was
they got
really
the
getting
best player
irritated.
there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an
But
excellent choice.
But in FIFA, he thought he was gonna run me. I run his dumbass in FIFA. And then he beat me the first
And
time in
now's
FIFA.
where
I
you
was
need
looking
to make
mad.
these last
'Cause I
picks
lost on some
count.
weird ass
Time to
shit.
fill any holes you can before it's too late.
Nah, but he
These
was
are
pretty
tough
good though when I
decisions
played
here.
him in Madden
Offense
because
or
like
defense?
he low key was the
Which
first
side
person that
has
I
the
played
more
against
pressing need?
that like made adjustments like quick as shit.
Yeah, he's like, but I remember like, was it the first time we played? Like I ran him, but then
And
like
with
the
time
second
running
time, but like I
short,
couldn't
you've
like move
gotta
the ball
hope
on
some
him like
guys
at
fall
all,
into
bro.
your
It was
lap.
like everything I
Or
was trying to
you
do,
could be
like
left
everything
with
was
some
like shut
real
down.
holes on your
Yeah,
roster.
like-
What to do here? Build up the
That's what he
interior of
basically
your
did. Well, he
line
didn't
or
send me
get that
down, but
skill
like
player
he,
to add
like,
another weapon?
I just never played something like that before. That was the first
Boy,
time.
it's
You
finger
know, like
crossing
adjustments and
time
shit.
now. With the
But
end
now-
in sight
Yeah, I heard
and a few more holes to
he
fill,
better
you've got to be
than he
hoping
is.
that there's still a gem or two.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah,
getting
I
to
heard
the
that
time
too. I
oh,
think
did they get themselves a
his
player
brother's
here
way
or
better
what?
than him. But he said his brother plays Madden like all day.
Yeah, I play 2K with his brother. His brother's trash at 2K.
Oh, how about this for a tough choice early on? Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic